Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Black and White Minstrel Show! Superman, Superman, Superman! Superman, Superman, Superman! Superman, Superman, Superman! What are we? A pair of puny primates on a very tiny planet on a minor galaxy.
Perhaps a smug will finish our boring history.
We don't matter at
all. Oh, sure. Every 100 years or so, we come up with a Gandhi or a Michelangelo.
Hooray! Ain't that dandy, we say. Then we muck things up in the same destructive way.
So here we are, like herrings in the ocean, and we think we're something special in this vast eternity. Baby, you and I, we're just about as special as a walnut or a vine. We don't matter at all. We don't matter at all. We don't really matter at all.
What are we? Three little specks of nothing, just a trio of amoeba in the universal sea.
We don't matter at all.
What are we? Some phosphorus and water.
Chemically speaking, worth $1.83.
We don't matter at all.
I know that my eyes aren't merely blue. They're just ophthalmic lenses, rather inefficient too.
I know, and I find it all a bore. Oh, Professor, I have had this course before.
So here we are, like herrings in the ocean. We think we're something special in this vast eternity. That's the wrong approach. To me, I'm much more special than a walnut or a roach. 'Cause I matter, you see. Yes, I matter to me. Yes, I really matter. Yes, I really matter to me. Superman, 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 Superman.
Thank you very much, and welcome to another Minstrel Show. Now, I've been in Honolulu several times, and I can say with authority that what you're about to see has very little connection with reality, but it's rather nice to think that it looks something like this.
We're on our merry way, yes, sir. We're on a holiday. Oh, boy. We're on our way to Honolulu. The days just drift along.
The nights are filled with song.
I hope that we're not wrong on Honolulu.
He brought a ukulele. I practice on it daily. Sounds wicky wacky waily. My hula song.
I know it's gonna be an awful blow to me unless I find romance in Honolulu.
I know just how it looks from the pretty picture book, so please don't disappoint me, Honolulu.
My Honolulu, by the coral sea.
have talked to me in English.
Sailor boys have told her what to say.
Sailor boys have talked to me in English.
Now she knows all about the USA.
The president man is Davy Crockett. He joined the Navy to come and see me.
I make a present to Pennsylvania,
but every time we kiss, I give it back.
The man successful is in the Navy. He's very lucky to kiss a sailor.
He promised next year I win the sweepstake.
So I kiss the sailor when he tells me that.
Like an elephant, I never forget.
like an elephant, she never forgets.
Sailor boys have told me what to say.
Now she knows all about the USA.
In a little rendezvous in Honolulu, the silvery moon was gleaming. My heart was filled with sweet content when heaven sent me you. In a little rendezvous in Honolulu, where nights are made for dreaming. Oh, let me dream forevermore along the shore with you.
Night and you and blue Hawaii. The night is heavenly, and you are heaven to me.
Lovely you and blue Hawaii.
With all this loveliness, there should be love.
Come with me while the moon is on the sea. The night is young, and so are we.
Dreams come true in blue Hawaii, and mine could all come true this magic night of nights with you. When you dream about Hawaii, don't forget to dream about the night we met. Will you hear me say I love you to the tune of steel guitars beneath the stars at Waikiki? When you dream about Hawaii, dream of me.
They can talk about Tahiti or Samoa or Papini. We've got every other island in a mile. Mr. Cupid really goes to town, down on Ami, on the Isle.
Everybody feels terrific and romantically prolific, and you never see a face without a smile.
It's against the law to wear a frown down on Annie on the Army Isle.
You'll find a pretty little hula in a pretty little hula hut sut.
Away,
And if you're acting kinda local, she will hit you with a coconut sut.
away.
When you're underneath the banyan with a beautiful companion, close your eyes and dream it up a little while. We open them, and if we are in heaven,
It's Ami, on the island. Ami, on the island. Away, away.
Keep a pool of plenty, cuckoo
when the hooma nuku waka waka swimming by in single file. We eat papaya till we get papaya.
On the island, and the island.
Aloha, way, farewell to you until we meet again.
On the island, and the island.
Thank you very much. Now I'd like to introduce a young man who should go far, especially if we can get a dust cart willing to make the trip. Ladies and gentlemen, Don McLean.
Is it me now? Oh, wonderful. Oh, you demon George. Isn't he a lovely fella, that George Mitchell? He's a real sportsman, you know. I used to play darts with him, till his head went blunt. And now we can't play anymore, so we play football. We play football for the Black and White Minstrels 11 in the BBC League. Oh, we had a marvellous time. We dropped George, actually, after we played the newsreaders. Well, we told him to mark Angela Rippon. He gave a 9 out of 10. And a new pair of earrings. So now we've made him our linesman. That's a lot of good, though, isn't it? I mean, every time he waves his flag, the minstrels stop playing and start singing. Doo-da, doo-da. That's all they ever do, isn't it? Doo-da, doo-da. We played a good game last week. We played with Pan's people. Against. It was a very close game, I'm glad to say. Of course, we beat him. We beat him because we got a fantastic team. I mean, there's our centre forward, Les Rawlings. We call him Playtex because he holds them together up front. In defence, there's little Ted Darling, a demon. He's got the finest tackle you've ever seen in your life. They always say that about little fellas. No, please. You are wicked. It's people like you who get me a bad name. In midfield, we've got Margaret Savage. Savage? She's fierce. Makes Billy Bremner look like a pasteurised nun. Really? Do you know, we've only lost one game this season. That's when we played the Politicians. Westminster Dynamo. What a game that was. In the first minute, Anthony Wedgwood Benn stubbed his toe on the goalpost. They carried him off with concussion. It's a good job. Don't make me laugh. It's a good job Dennis Healy was the trainer. He soon brought him round. Good old Dennis, the biggest sponger in the country. He spent the rest of the game actually wiping his nose on a quid. He said he was trying to stop the run on the pound. Now, why we didn't score, you see, we couldn't get round their back four. It was Cyril Smith. They couldn't get a pair of shorts big enough for him. So they kitted him out in stretch and seal. And all the way through the game, the crowd was singing, "Nice one!" I told you. Of course, we didn't stand a lot of chance because up the front, they got Hughie Scanlon and Jack Jones, two of the country's biggest strikers. We didn't know, really. We didn't have a lot of chance. And then they played their trump card. They brought on their super sub. Harold, I'll do anything for a quid, Wilson. Now, he'd been injured. He'd cut his ear all off trying to knight himself. Couldn't wait. So as soon as he got on, you see, Margaret Thatcher, she was playing. She centred the ball from the right wing. Up went Harold, nodded in a beauty. It was what you might call a go-elition. Who writes this rubbish? You do. It's very good, isn't it? And Harold was delirious. He started kissing Maggie. She appealed for hands. He said he'd like to, but Mary was watching. What a game. Do you know there were so many injuries in that game that at the end of the match, the St. John's ambulance men did a lap of honour. And you don't often see that, do you? Now, my dad knew all about football. Because he was halfback for Birmingham City. He stood at the gate, tore your ticket and give your halfback. But I mean, we've both known the hardships of football. Like the time I got dropped from the school first 11. I cried. My mother clutched me to her bosom. She said, "Take no notice." Because she always says that, my mum, "Take no notice." And I mean, I don't, because it couldn't happen now, could it? How could the Minstrels team function without me, McLean the Magnificent? Because they desperate... Les, what you got there, Les?
It's a team sheet, Don.
The team sheet. I told you, the team sheet. What's this? When you started to look for new players, you found a reply to your prayers. That Barnpot McLean won't be playing again. They've replaced you with me. Love, Pam Ayres.
Oh, never.
In a mountain greenery where God paints the scenery, just two crazy people together, and all the
Mosquitoes here.
Mosquitoes here.
Won't bite you, dear.
Won't bite you, dear.
I'll let them sting.
He let them sting.
Me on the finger.
We could find a cleaner retreat from life's machinery than on mountain greenery.
Where God paints the scenery.
There's a mountain greenery home.
Suddenly bells are ringing, no one else hears them ringing. I think I know the reason why. Suddenly here am I, trying to reach the sky. Suddenly I've been by.
I'm coming home, I've done my time.
Now I've got to know what is or isn't mine.
If you receive my letter telling you I'd soon be free,
Then you'll know just what to do if you still want me.
if you still want me, well, tie a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree. It's been 3 long years, do you still want me? If I don't see a ribbon round the old oak tree, I'll stay on the bus, forget about us, put the blame on me.
If I don't see a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree.
It's a lovely day today, so whatever you've got to do, you got a lovely day to do it, if that's true. But if you've got something that must be done, and it can only be done by one, there is nothing more to say.
Except it's a lovely day for saying it's a lovely day.
Please, please, don't eat the daisies, don't eat the daisies, please, please. Here I am waiting and anticipating the kisses that I'll get from you. Please, please, don't eat the daisies, don't eat the daisies, please, please. I'm so romantic, but I'm getting frantic, wondering what you're gonna do.
Does she love me? Does she love me not? That's what I'm longing to know.
If you love me a lot, you'll prove it by letting the daisies grow. Please, please, don't eat the daisies.
Don't eat the daisies, please, please.
Supposing it showers while you're eating flowers, the hours will be wasted away. Please don't eat the daisies today.
Today's a wonderful day. Lock your troubles in the attic.
It's a day to feel ecstatic.
Today's a wonderful day. Birds are chirping, buds are blooming.
What a pleasure to be human.
As the grasshoppers hop, I can just hear them say, what a 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Wonderful day. So throw those worries away. Just be happy, 'cause today's a wonderful day.
I'm so lazy, lying in the hay. My summer day, cares are miles away. I'm so hazy, lazy sun above, and I only want to dream of love.
I feel so lazy when I'm lying in the hay.
My summer day, cares are miles away.
I feel as hazy as the lazy sun above,
and I
only want to dream of love. There's nothing else to do except to dream of you. As I'm just lazing there, straws in my hair, but I don't care. 'Cause I love you in a lazy, crazy sort of way. Just lying in the hay all day.
A time for us, someday there'll be, when chains are torn by courage born of a love that's free.
A time when dreams so long denied can flourish as we unveil the love we now must hide. A time for us at last to see a life worthwhile for you and me.
And with our love, through tears and falls, we will endure as we pass surely through every storm.
A time for us, someday there'll be a new world, a world of shining hope for you and me.
Never before and never again could
Never before and never again. No two people have ever been so in love.
so in love,
So in
been
love.
so in love.
so in
It's
love.
incredible, no two people have ever been so in love.
So is my lovey-dove and
This is the dream, the very extreme, the sort of a dream you couldn't
But
imagine.
anyway, no two people have ever been so in love.
So
As my lovey-dove and I.
You're my ever-loving baby, you're my everything.
You make me feel so very glad when skies are gray.
And by the way, you'll never know when you're away how much I miss you every day.
So keep on sending that love and smile my way.
What do you say?
You are my
You're my
sunshine,
ever-loving
my only
baby, you're my
sunshine.
everything.
You make me happy when skies are gray.
And by the way, you'll never know when you're away how much I love you every day.
So please don't take my sunshine away.
June is busting out all over the meadow and the hill.
Buds are busting out of bushes and the Rompin River pushes every little wheel that wheels beside a mill.
June is busting out all over. The feeling's getting so intense
That the young Virginia creepers have been hugging the bejeepers out of all the morning glories on the fence.
because it's June, 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 June. Just because it's June, 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 June. Oh, June is busting out all over. The saplings are busting up the set.
Love is by my brother Junior and my sisters, even Loonier, and my ma's getting it with pep.
La 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 la, June is busting out all over. Two ladies who end up playing court. Howdy, man!
Lots of ships are kept at anchor just because the captain's anchor for a
But they could only get it more because it's June, 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 June. Just because it's June, 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 June.
Thank you. There is an art which ladies have, with which I can't compete.
And that's the art of knowing how to pick out joints of meat. It must be very nice to know your sirloin from your rump. Or if you get, hey, better bet, with brisket than with chump. Yes. You see, me being single, I never have to care. A plate of beans and taters will keep me from despair. But when I have me friends in, that's when I come unstuck. That's when I brave the butcher and go to try me luck. While I stands there in the butcher's queue, me courage screwed and mustered. But when I hear, yes please dear, that's when I gets all flustered. That's when I wish I really knew me scrag end from me hock. Me belly from me chitlins, and me knees, they starts to knock. He says, "A pound of steak, dear?" I hates him and he knows it. Or else he'll say, "A chicken? Here's a fresh one." But we froze it. While all the ladies in the queue keep shuffling with their feet, my friends, it is a nightmare when I buy a piece of meat. And every single time I say, "I'll have a bit of that," pointing wildly at the window and a great big lump of fat. How all you other ladies? I don't know how you do it. How you acquire what you desire and not a lump of suet. I'll be a vegetarian, all gnawing at an apple. No more with torque of lamb and pork will I have to grapple. And if me friends, they visit me, I'll look 'em in the eye. And if they've come to dinner, well, I'll tell 'em goodbye.
Tom Pierce, lend me your grey mare.
All along town, Lee.
For I want to go to Whitcomb Fair.
With Bill Bruin,
John Stewart,
Peter Gurney,
Peter Davy,
Daniel Whedon,
Harry Ork,
old Uncle Tom Cobley, and all.
Old Uncle Tom Cobley and all.
And when shall I see again my bonny grey mare?
All along, down along, Lee.
By Friday soon or by Saturday noon.
With Bill Bruin,
John Stewart,
Peter Gurney,
Peter Davy,
Daniel Whedon,
Harry Ork,
old Uncle Tom Cobley, and all. Old Uncle Tom Cobley, and all.
So Tom Pierce got up to the brow of the hill.
All along, down along, Lee.
He seed his old mare, she was making her will.
With Bill Bruin,
John Stewart,
Peter Gurney,
Peter Davy,
Daniel Whedon,
Harry Ork,
old Uncle Tom Cobley, and all. Old Uncle Tom Cobley, and all. Tom Pierce's old mare took sick and died. All along, down along, out along Lee. Tom sat down on a stone and cried. All on the moor of a night. All along, down along, out along Lee.
Tom Pierce's old maid of the pea ghostly white.
Blue dance to a beat, a girly beat, a davy down the wind, Harry Hawk, and Uncle Tom complete. All along, out along
Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Oh, that's beautiful. As we say in Wales, borada, which means, can I have a lend of your father? My name is Bronwyn Kiters, known to my friends as Bron Kiters. Just a little wheeze, sorry about that. On behalf of the Welsh Tourist Board, I would like to invite you to the land of song. Ask Arthur Negus, he's just going for one. I am here because I have just been voted Cheese Maid of 1976. The boys said I got the finest pair of kafillis in the valley. And apart from that, having troubles, it's just a yoke. And apart from that, I also play the Welsh harp. Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful. You see, I play by ear. Sometimes I play over there, but mostly I play by ear. Do you realize that I actually played this in the Eisteddfod? Oh, you must go to the Eisteddfod. I like doing that. Saves doing that. No, you must get yourself to the Eisteddfod. Beautiful poems you hear. Oh, yes. Because it's one every year by our doctor, Dylan Pescott. Or as he is known locally, Dylan the Penicillin. Beautiful rhymes he writes. Things like, I wander yonder, through the rondo, o'er the hills and dales I seek. For miles and miles my journey takes me, stopping only for a leak. That grows in all its rural splendor, symbol of our national pride, held aloft in gratitude that Gareth Edwards is on our side. Oh, Gareth, if you're watching, you can make a diving pass at me any time back. Oh, sorry about that. It's a rugby, you see. Oh, there's a game for you, isn't it? Reminds me of my boyfriend, Trev. Well, actually, it's Cardiff Arms Park that reminds me of him. You see, we drive to Cardiff Park, and then he's all arms. Oh, it's lovely, but a bit embarrassing. 60,000 spectators all shouting, go on, boyo, grab it and go for a try. Because you get 4 points for that nowadays, you know. A try, that is, yeah. And talking of points, I suppose you're wondering why I've not got one on top of my hat. Well, it's tradition. You see, these hats was originally worn by the Welsh witches of Wyncanis. And their leader, Gwyneth the Spell, was a test pilot for broomsticks. But one day, she decided to fly under a Scotsman's kilt. Terrible. Killed her. They say it was the shock more than the impact. Mind you, it didn't do the Scotsman a lot of good. Because since then, we've all worn blunt hats, and people say to us, what's the best way to press that in? And we say, stick your finger in it. And on the way back from Prestatyn, you can always stop off at Carnarvon. That's where Prince Charles had his investiture. What a night for celebrating that was. When it was all over, there were sweet councillors, blind drunk and still wearing their morning suits, went staggering through the streets, singing at the tops of their voices. They were chased by Mafan with a farmer's wife, who cut off their tails with a Carnarvon knife. What a beautiful poor country. That is lovely, isn't it? Because we're all good singers in Wales, you know. What some marvellous singers. I mean, there's Tom Jones. What an epiglottis he's got. Still, I think the less said about that, the better. We all learn to sing. We all learn to sing, you see, in chapel. Oh, we all go to chapel. Except my boyfriend, Trev. He never, ever goes to chapel. He's a heathen. Do you know he thinks heaven's above is the bloke upstairs? Actually, it's the landlord. Oh, in the rent. Oh, that's a good one, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I must go now. I can't stand here talking to you all day. If there's one thing I hate, I'm fed up. That's what I wish, can't it? Must be Welsh, that. Well, I gotta go now, because I gotta go for a paddle in the river at Swansea. Or as the Minstrels would say, I've got to wade down upon the Swansea River. What's that? What's that?
Thank you very much. Thank you. For our finale tonight, we've chosen music from The Count of Luxembourg and Finian's Rainbow. Well, thank you very much for joining us tonight, and I hope to see you again next week. Goodbye.
It's hard to understand. I only touched her hand. Nothing more. Nothing more. Smooth as a silken glove, soft as a trembling dove. Yet as I held it closely, I thought I fell in love. When happy fools turn the nighttime into daytime, it's just a wild world of mad make-believe, a wandering heart on every sleeve.
Wild world of Columbine and Piero, where every clown is a lover and a hero.
Tomorrow may be the day for regretting things, and yet tonight let your heart have wings. It's just a wild world of mad make-believe, a wandering heart on every sleeve. Tomorrow may be the day for regretting things, and yet tonight let your heart have wings.
As to and fro you wander in search of dreams come true.
There may be somewhere yonder a miracle for you.
The world you thought unkindly can change before your eyes, and then you'll leave her blindly. You're lost and less surprised.
I know this must be love, no more a foolish game.
Stars seem to fall from somewhere above when I first heard your name. One glance caught in the crowd thrilled me through. One smile, tender and proud, declared my dreaming was true. My heart whispered aloud, my love, dear love, is you. lights the dream awake from his dream awake.
On that great come and get it day.
Won't it be fun when worry is done and money is paid?
That's the time things will come your way. On that great, great come and get it day. The Lord made Adam, the Lord made Eve.
He made them both a little bit naive.
I guess he made them both a little bit naive.
They lived as free as the summer breeze.
Without pajamas and without chemise.
Without pajamas and without chemise, until they stumbled on the apple tree.
And she looked at him.
She looked at him,
Then he looked at her.
he looked at her, and they knew immediately what the world was worth.
He said, give me my cane. He said, give me my hat. The time has come to begin the began.
So they begat Cain and they begat Abel, who begat the rabble at the Tower of Babel.
They begat the Coens and they begat the Rocks, and they begat the people who believed in storms. Lordy, lordy,
How they did began,
how they began.
more than that.
When the begat got to getting under par, they begat the daughters of the DAR.
They begat the babblets of the bourgeoisie, who begat the misbegotten VIP. It was pleasing to Jezebel, pleasing to Ruth. It pleased the League of Women Shoppers in Duluth.
Though the movie census tries the facts to hide,
The movie goers up and multiplied. Lordy, lordy,
How they multiplied,
how they multiplied.
how they multiplied, soon it swept the world.
soon it swept the world.
Every land and lingo,
Right, it was bigger than bingo.
The white begat, the red begat.
The folks who should have stood in bed begat.
The Greeks begat, the Swedes begat.
Why, even Britishers and Tweeds begat.
and lordy, lordy, what the Danes begat.
The Lapps and Lithuanians begat. Frank Pennsylvanians begat. Strict vegetarians begat. Honorarians begat.
Starting from Genesis, they begat. Heroes and menaces, they begat. Fat filibusterers, begat. Income tax adjusters, begat.
Was natural and natural to begat.
And sometimes a bachelor, he begat. It didn't matter which ways they begat. Sons of habitués begat.
Bless the Lord who go to bat. And heed the call of the
Thank you.